Store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and away we go from Wisconsin. Starting from the 5. This drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19!
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Now, that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Scoop.
3rd down from the gun. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Throwing deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Nehals. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready! AC.
Willis now. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes for 36 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Third and just 2 to go. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They kick the running back in motion. Third and 2. McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a locksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Here's second and 11. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Ready. Get it. 60, Cougar knife.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Buys time, rolling right. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cowboy 80.
From the 36. takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Not 60 Eagles. 60.
Working inside the red zone. Looking this fullback now. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Come on, set. Viking 18, go.
On second down, Jacobs. It's a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Viking 18.
Makes it third.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
McManus sends it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one who chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air. McCarthy escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, McCarthy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. We'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. Buying some time left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Pass brought in by Watson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first down, Willis. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Come on.
No play action. Here's Willis. Headed out right. And the Vikings rush brings him down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Running left side by Jefferson. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. He finds Jacobs here underneath. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Ready. Ready.
2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the fumble did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. You set it down for him at the 38. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Vikings. With it, 1st and 10. You set it down for him at the 38. On play action now, McCarthy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Time fell from the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The left side brought in by Hawkinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. 3rd and 2, McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here's Jones. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, That's a go-to route to target.
Viking 18.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Getting out to his left. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium, yeah, Kate, including you, say throw it away, get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. In the sand in the hourglass, it ran out.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Deputy! Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's brought down after a 4th gain. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This one down right at the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Give to Mason. A lot of grass ahead. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Packers to trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Throwing is Willis. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To Jacobs from the pistol. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Ready.
Willis to throw it. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
70.
Willis now. He finds him beyond the marker. Oh, this big guy is moving. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Okay, break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Willis. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top low, 18. Ready?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Hits him on the out route. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going on 1st down, Willis. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. We'll cobble together a yard there. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This a 39-yarder. Reichard connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, we got an injury, Brock. That is Matthew Golden who's shaken up. Training staff out there with him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. Cougar 19.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Jacob the defender. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Willis. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie this game up.
Will Wenkers to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Lions. Go.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Still finding room past the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. 6-18 Pioneers.
Go play action. Here's Willis. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his fullback there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
To throw. Here's Willis. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, he didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ty Felton, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB talk. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Escapes the pocket. Dumps this one off. It's Jones. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Willis to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Out of
line.
the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
It's cut right side by Watson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, you can find a completion just like that.
6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. Gets this one to Watson. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing is Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Willis in the pistol. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He's back to throw. Escapes out to the left. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers needing 4 points. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Down. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They've got a man in motion. Third and 2, McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, that you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Comes through with 6. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football, and good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you could find a lane for an immediate return, and sometimes, well, that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hello.
Willis. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's tackled with the first down yardage. Here's Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now he takes it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Now to throw. Throw left side to Watson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10.
Let's go! 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Back now, pressure on its way. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So that brings up fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go, set, ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Try and push it deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
He's loaded another one up. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Again, he lost the football. Packers pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Buys time, rolling right. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.